Managerial accounting. Today we're going to talk about quality. You'll recall that there are two basic types of businesses we can run. One, the key question is, how much does it cost? And in that type of business, we're selling a product or a service where we're really going for the lowest cost, and our buyers are attracted because it's the lowest cost. And you'll remember that an example of that would be like Walmart. The other end of the spectrum says we can run a business that is based upon quality. In other words, brand. There's a perception of quality in the product or the service, and the customer is willing to pay more for it because of that quality, because of that specialness about it. And so what we're going to do today is look at the cost of quality and what it means to run your business based on quality. Sometimes you'll hear that folks talk about this as lean accounting. They'll talk about kaizening things, because there what we're looking at is how do we enhance the quality, how do we get folks interested in paying more for the product because of that perception. So we're going to first talk about the evolving concept of quality. We're also going to talk about the financial measures of quality. And when we talk about the financial measures of quality, there's four kinds. There's conformance costs, which include prevention costs and appraisal costs. And there's the non-conformance costs of quality, which include internal and external failure costs. So we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about the non-financial measures of quality, and those primarily focus on time. How much time does it take to get that product to market? So we'll be computing cycle time, and we'll also be looking at waste time. In other words, are we wasting any time on preparing our products? And finally, we'll talk about the awards that have to do with quality, and we'll talk specifically about ISO, and we'll talk about the Baldrige Awards. So first, let's talk briefly about the evolving concept of quality. You may recall, if you're old enough, that there used to be something called planned obsolescence. And especially in America, we felt that we're going to make products and we're going to plan for their obsolescence because, hey, people get tired of them. And so the U.S. automakers in particular engineered their cars only to live so many years, and then, hey, everybody would want to trade in and get a new car. And because of that, the thing about planned obsolescence was we were not necessarily very interested in the concept of quality. Then along came the Japanese in car manufacturing, and we had Toyota, who said, you know, quality is very important. We don't believe in planned obsolescence. We're going to engineer quality in. So all of a sudden we got the idea that quality products were very important. And then Ford and Chrysler and the rest of them came along, and you may recall that Ford had quality as job one, and that was quality product. But then everybody had quality products. So, hey, how were we going to differentiate ourselves from the marketplace? The next thing we went to was the quality of the customer experience. Remember customer service. You may recall going through customer service training where you learn to smile and greet the customer and look them in the eye, and also do all those add-on things that you were supposed to do. So that quality experience of buying the product. Well, everybody does that now, don't they? So then we said, well, how else can we engineer quality into the product? And we started thinking about, well, you know, it's not just about the product and the purchase this time. What we want is we want to capture the customer for their lifetime. And instead of having a quality product or a quality customer experience, we're going to have a quality lifetime. In other words, we're going to talk about living style. And if you recall, if you buy a Harley Davidson, you can have that Harley Davidson experience your whole life. Or you can buy into the Disney way of life. And in that way, we capture the quality and the experience, and we brand individuals. Do you have a little polo pony on your shirt? For their lifetime.